Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to tonight's Walpole Media Corporation, Friday, October 13th, 2023, broadcast on Walpole High School Varsity Football. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be calling all the action from the John Lee Press Box, high above John Turco Field, as your Walpole High Timberwolves host the Wildcats of Milton High in a Bay State Conference Circuit Division battle that could really rearrange the Division III MIAA power rankings. Joining me as always and providing all our knowledgeable commentary is my friend and co-host Mike Hardeman. Mike, what do you think of tonight's game?
Oh, obviously it's a huge test, right? We haven't, I don't think we've beaten Milton.
7 years.
7 years now, yeah. And Milton, again, big start, 5-0. Hung on last week against Needham. I guess it was a last-minute two-point conversion stop. So, yeah, listen, forget this year. It's been 7 years. So there's a hurdle to climb here for sure.
Right. And as an aside, happy Triskaidekaphobia, folks, as we prep for this Friday the 13th battle. Milton enters the game unbeaten, as Mike just said, at 5-0, and the top-ranked team in D3. Walpole's 2-3 record overall is ranked 4th in the division. While the Wildcats have the highest overall ranking, the Timberwolves, as a result of having played 5 games against D1 and D2 opponents, has the highest opponent ranking in the division, with a 15.8714 to Milton's 15.0548. Walpole is coming off a convincing 30-6 victory over Shrewsbury that saw junior quarterback Noah McKenzie throw for 4 more touchdowns, giving him 10 in the last 3 games, good enough for 4th in the division. Senior Jamal Abdal-Khalak stands atop the Timberwolves scoring sheet with 7 touchdowns, good for 8th in D3. 6 of his scores have been pass receptions, putting him in the runner-up spot in that category. Logan Keys has added a trio of TDs, Kamari Hughes a pair of scores, and place kicker Nick Foynes 15 points for the Timberwolves. The other victory for the Orange and Blue was a 30-14 decision over Wellesley in Walpole's only other home game to date. 2 of the Timberwolves' losses have been by a touchdown or less, showing why this may not be a walk in the park for Milton. The Wildcats, who have won 7 straight against Walpole, are led by quarterback Patrick Miller, who has thrown for 14 touchdowns, second highest in the division. And Miller has shown that he has an arsenal of scorers around him. Roman Simon tops the team with 5 TDs, all on pass receptions. Luke Haley has added 4 TDs, with teammates Ferris Collins, Nathan Ahul, and Luke Hartford all finding the end zone 3 times. Place kicker Aiden Rowley has added 30 points on 24 PATs and a couple of field goals for the red and white. Milton is outscoring their opponents 35-9 while going 2-0 on the road. Milton is coming off a hard-fought 10-9 win over Needham, as Mike just told us, after rolling over Situate 42-14, Framingham 49-0, Holliston 42-14, and Weymouth 31-7. Walpole's next 2 home games will be here at Turco Field, Braintree next Friday, October 20th, and Wachusett Regional, October 27th, also a Friday. Both games will start at 5:45. The MIAA playoffs will begin the following week. Milton on the sideline here. We're waiting for Walpole to come back out from the dressing room.
Getting a little extra pep talk there. Yeah, this is going to be interesting tonight. So last week I thought Walpole High had a good matchup in terms of they were playing a team that ran the ball quite a bit. And I think Walpole High's got some defensive kids that are kind of geared up to play against that kind of offense. Milton obviously presents a much bigger challenge, right? They spread the field. They got athlete speed. And that's what, honestly, I think Walpole has struggled with these last number of years, right?
Yeah.
Milton, before this new coach here, before Coach Dembowski, was an I formation, run-the-ball team. But Milton produces athletes that, can run. They run that spread. They always seem to find a quarterback, especially the last number of years. Mm-hmm. So this will be a challenge for the Walpole D tonight. But I will say, I think Walpole has improved every game.
Yes. Very definitely.
For sure.
Yep.
They're getting better and better. I thought they were running the ball better last week.
Yep.
Their total yards rushing the ball weren't that high. There was a lot of penalties, but there were definitely, I think, more holes opening up for Keys than there was at the beginning of the year. And Noah McKenzie, obviously his first varsity year, you knew it was going to take him a couple games to get more comfortable.
Yep.
And he has been, I think. He's been getting more and more comfortable every game. So I think this is a good time to take on this challenge, and we'll see what happens tonight.
That's true. Unlike Shrewsbury, which last week was running the ball a lot, for several years now, Milton has been a passing team, and
exactly.
that'll
Spread
be
team.
a big
Always
thing
a good
for Walpole.
Yep.
That they've got to start covering these guys. And like I said in my little talk here, they've got a ton of kids that they throw to, and he's not afraid to do it either. So this will be an interesting game. I don't think it's as one-sided. It'll be as one-sided as it looks record-wise, but we shall see. It's a brisk 59 degrees here at opening kickoff time.
And they got the orange jerseys tonight.
Yeah.
Little Denver Bronco-ish. Hopefully they don't perform like the Broncos did last night.
Right. Although they did make a game out of it towards the end.
Yeah. Walpole, I was looking pregame, looks like their O-line still has a couple injuries, like number 50 captain Mike Frederick. You can see he's not in uniform tonight. Of course, also Dylan Burgess didn't seem to be practicing with the first group in warm-up, so I didn't see him on the sideline. So, but there's even a third starter. My apologies. I'm not 100% sure who exactly that is, but last week Coach Costello said they were down 3 O-line starters, and to me, I thought they played a great game.
Right.
And Shrewsbury was huge. Like the difference, I mean, Milton, I think there's some big kids there, but
yeah,
I feel like Shrewsbury had some big boys.
All the captains out at the Walpole W. Even though it looks like an M from where we're sitting, it is a W for Walpole. Flip of the coin. And it looks like Milton won the toss, and they're going to defer to the second half. Mike, we actually get this. Usually we're talking to something. We miss the
watching intently tonight.
Get to see who's doing what. So Walpole has decided they will be going from left to right on our TV screen. And Milton will kick off. 5 captains for the Wildcats, 4 for Walpole. And the 2 teams go and meet at the center of the field.
Falls in the air tonight, huh?
Yes,
what is
it
it, like
is.
50 degrees? A little
right.
chilly?
Yeah. Well, it is the middle of October, so it is interesting that it's finally coming about.
Looks like the game's going to start a minute early. Oh, you got the national anthem, of course, so maybe not.
The national anthem will once again be played by the Walpole High School Pep Band.
In memory of Paul Hurley. Thank you. At this time, we ask all to please rise and remove their hats as the Walpole Band under the direction of Mr. Tim Fleming honors America with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. That was great. Thank you.
The flag
Before we start the game, I'd like
from
to
the corner of the end zone, it's hanging dead straight down, so there's very little, if any, wind going on right now.
I think the crowd is in traffic or something. Late arriving crowd here.
A very pitiful showing on the Walpole side of the field, that's for sure.
Big matchup.
I know. Jamal Abdel-Kalak will be back deep for Walpole. John Dayer and
I think that's Keys. Yep.
Logan Keys up at about the 25. Kicking off is Finn Hunt for Milton.
Yeah, most teams have kicked away from Abdel-Kalak. We'll see what my guess is they're going to do the same here, but no, I think, well, actually a nicely placed
Keys
kick.
On the 18. He's up to the 20, 25, 30, up to about the 34-yard line, and that's where Walpole will start on their own 34.
Walpole with a big offensive game last week. Let's see if they can keep that momentum. Like I said, I think they're coming along every game.
Right.
O-line's improving. Timing is improving. McKenzie's improving. So we need that tonight. They need to keep going, rising upward.
Noah looks a lot more confident the last few games. And we have for a snap of the game, a handoff to Keys. He tries to get back. He may have gotten a yard, may have just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying to set the line like I usually do. Right tackle Joe Malone. I think that's Brennan Kearns there at right guard. Center, I believe that's number 58, Chris Gillis. And we'll get the rest of it in a minute.
McKenzie back to pass. Drops one off. It's complete. We got a first down here to Keys. He gets up to midfield, and Walpole have a first down here.
Really nice design. Milton's all fired up. They want to get a hit on that quarterback, and but all four linemen were past their blocks, and I think if Keys sees that on film, he might want to cut it back to the middle. That's where all the linemen were. But obviously, when you're on the field making quick decisions like that, it's not an easy thing to notice.
Again, McKenzie, quick release, complete. Again, another first down for Walpole, down to the 39 maybe.
You know, I was thinking tonight, like, we didn't see much of Hughes last week. It was pretty much in the passing game. It was strictly Kalak, but Hughes showed out early this year, and I was hoping that they would involve him a little bit. My expectation, Rick, is that Milton's going to put a lot of attention on Abdel-Kalak, so they need some of these other guys to come through.
Kamari looks like he's a big kid out there, too.
Yeah, big boy.
He splits wide right. On the left side is Will McGrath way out there, and Abdel-Kalak. Handoff to Keys. He stays on his feet, and he's able to get about 3 yards on the play. Goes down to the Milton 36.
Continuing the offensive line, Matthew Reynard doing double duty tonight, playing left guard. And out at left tackle is number 51, senior Peter Folan. Matthew St. Cyrs playing one of the wideout spots. Saw Will McGrath out there, number 4. Of course, Noah McKenzie at quarterback. Keys at running back, and Kamari Hughes, who caught a pass already out there on the bottom right here.
Another quick hitter to Hughes. Gets down to about the 33 of Milton.
I like the little quick passes here to kind of get get McKenzie into the flow of the game, gain some confidence. I also like the fact that Hughes has been targeted twice. Again, that's, we expect Kalak to be the main point of contact, but you got to have other weapons, of course.
Exactly.
What'd you have for yardage on that? Like 6?
5.
5?
Yeah. And timeout called here, I think, by Walpole. It'll be a 3rd and about 4. Shot 4, long 3. Milton coming back out.
Good start to this first drive for the Timberwolves.
Right.
Little mix of run and pass, quick passes, keys up the middle.
3rd down for the Timberwolves. Another quick hitter over to Abdal Kalak. Cuts it up the field. He's got a 1st down and then some, down to about the 21. Looks like they're going to go pickup of 12.
Yeah, another quick hitter. Obviously, the main goal for Abdal Kalak is just to get the ball in his hands, whether it's downfield or at the line of scrimmage, because he can make things happen, and he did there. 1st and 10.
McKenzie looking. Drops one off over the middle to Logan Keys. Keys is heading down. He's inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line.
Yeah, another little, looked like a screen. So, I mean, I'd have to see that on a replay or something, but it looked like another little screen.
Yep. First and goal for Walpole at the 8. Rolling to his right, looking. He's got Abdal Kalak. He cuts in. He's to the 5, still on his feet, still going down to. They may give him the 4-yard line.
Design rollout there. Again, short pass, but right on the money. Kalak made a guy miss and got a few yards out of it. Looks like he got 5 out of it, right?
Yeah.
5?
Yep.
Okay.
Down to the 3.
Strong start. Obviously, got to finish here to make it worthwhile, but a great drive so far for,
Right.
for Timberwolves. My
Yep.
apologies. Slipped there.
We haven't done that for a while.
No, I know.
Hand off to keeper by McKenzie.
He's in.
He's in. Touchdown, Noah McKenzie from 3 yards out.
What a start. What a start for this Walpole offense.
A 3-yard run from McKenzie puts Walpole on top after just 5 minutes and 21 seconds of the first quarter.
I love the call, though, because McKenzie, I don't think he carried the ball last week, maybe once.
I think just once he
Yeah,
did,
so, I mean, they're not, it's not a featured part that I've seen of their offense. He did do a little running in the first game, but that was a great design call. Kilroy would do that all year, all the time last year.
Foynes' kick is up and good.
Great start. Gotta love it.
So Walpole takes a 7-0 lead here. Just 5:21 into the game as they come back upfield. Great start for Walpole. They moved right down. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plays. And they went 66 yards in 9 plays. Noah is 6 for 6 passing. 62 yards. Foynes setting up the ball on the 40. Back deep for Milton is number 22, Harrison Hinkle, and number 7, Nathan Ehul.
So Milton's defense was getting a lot of accolades last week against Needham, and it's been their offense, it's been the story, but last week their defense came through. But Walpole at least started the game here very efficiently, and really nice drive.
Hinkle gets it on the 10, gets it up to the 20, still on his feet to about the 23, and that's where the Wildcats will take over on their own 23-yard line, 1st and 10.
Looked like Dylan Needham, sophomore, number 14, and number 53, Marco O'Brien, were in on that tackle. We'll set the defense here as the plays go by. If it takes us another series, it'll take us another series, but
Patrick Miller is the quarterback for Milton. Passes complete up to the 31 to Ronan Simone.
yeah, 32, Kevin Needham on the coverage and with the tackle.
2nd down and about 8 for Milton.
Walpole High showing blitz, but nope, they're not.
Miller throwing down the sideline, out of bounds. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
So Walpole High will typically come out in a 4-man front. Last week, they used the linebacker to make it a 5-man front. Tonight, with the spread offense, I see 3 down linemen. Brennan Kearns, number 52, number 79, Calvin McCabe in the middle, and number 54, Aiden Abadi up top. So 3 down linemen, extra DB or an extra linebacker, I can't tell. They're kind of like hybrids anyways, most of those kids.
Right. Patrick Miller holds it, and he is dumped for a loss back to the 25-yard line, loss of 6.
They did bring the linebackers on that one, and Danny Cesario was the one that got to him, number 8. Danny Cesario, I think, has been playing really well in the games that I've been to. I missed a couple, but he was able to wrap up, and impressively, we held Needham to 3 and out here. Great start for the Timberwolves. Hopefully it gives them I'm sure they were confident anyways, but just gives them that a little extra boost of confidence coming in.
Rowley, a short punt here. It is going to kind of just die right on the Walpole 48-yard line. Great field position for Walpole here. Unless we've got a flag. We've got something back there. The officials is discussing it. And they're calling for another official to go in. I don't see a flag out there. I see his hat.
Whatever it is, Walpole's
It looks like
offense,
it's going to be against Milton. I think he's pointing towards the Milton side. And the penalty, whatever the penalty was, might have been offsides, but they declined it. And they'll get great field position here right in front of us in the John Lee press box at the Walpole 48-yard line. First and 10 for the orange and blue. First time we've seen the orange jerseys this year.
Yeah. Number 11, Shane Brennan, in on this series, I think, from McGrath. Oh, another quick hitter.
Abdal Kalak gets to midfield, still on his feet. Gets down to about the 48-yard line of Milton. Pickup of 4. Second down and about 6. Matt St. Cyr split over on the right near us. Hand up the middle to Keys. He gets down inside the 45 to about the 44. We'll see where they mark it. They mark it right on the 45, pickup of 3.
I like the finish on that run by Keys. There wasn't much there, but he put his head down and was able to finish falling forward, which I know coaches always talk to their backs about. So good job to get what he could out of that.
Third down for the Timberwolves.
Will McGrath checked back in.
Hand off to Logan, but he is dumped back at the 39. 49.
Number 11, Ben Parmalee for Milton. Shot the gap, stopped that dead in its tracks. Yeah, I mean, I agree with the coach here, punting the ball.
Right.
Milton is a quick strike offense. You play a little field position game here. I would say if like it was 4th and 1, that might be a harder decision, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But with the loss on the play.
Right. Foynes to do the punting. High snap. Gets off a long kick. Taken at the 20. And he gets up to about the 25. And that's where Milton will take over.
Callum McLaughlin. See the long snapper? He has center on his position. Callum McLaughlin was, if he snapped it and made the tackle, good job, young man. But he was the one that ended up wrapping up number 28 for Milton. I know Cesario was there. But here we go again.
Snap. Back to pass. Going to run. Gets caught from behind and is able, just as he was gutting the ball off, he got tackled down. Good stop by Danny Cesario.
Yeah, he was blitzing off the edge again. And,
right.
Boy, another half a second, he wouldn't have been able to get that throw off.
Right.
So, well, I didn't set the linebackers. You got Cesario on the outside here. Of course, Reynard and Shamoon in the middle. Looks like Shane Brennan has been – he's playing DB. Needham's also playing sort of a hybrid safety linebacker spot. Cash Cantrell out at corner. And Quinn McNeil out at deep safety.
Back to pass again, throwing it down over the middle. Picks up in the air and incomplete.
And there's Quinn McNeil. So
yep.
Quinn McNeil playing the deep safety spot, playing center field exactly like he should. Was able to knock the ball up in the air for the incomplete pass. Good defense.
They were aiming for Luke Haley on that play. It'll bring up a 3rd and 10 for Milton.
Third down. 10 to go for Milton.
Snap back, hand off. Yeah. Mill going with it. He's being chased again. Gets a pass off.
It's got to be out of bounds. Yep. That's close to a first down. Boy, I didn't think he got it up that far.
Yeah. It'll bring it up to the 34.
No hesitation. They're going for it. Aiden Abatey with the pressure, good pressure, but Miller was able to scramble off to the right. I believe that was Brennan on the coverage. He had really good coverage, so it was a good pass, good catch by the Milton wide receiver.
4th and 2 here. Big play for the Milton team.
Might not have it. Oh, at the end, he might have got it.
Wait, Walpole's saying no. What do they say? Where did his knee touch?
All right, he's marking it short of the 35, so that's not a first down.
No, it isn't. Walpole will take over, and if it stands, it looks like it is. It is. First down, Walpole at the Milton 35. A great standoff here by the D. And Walpole with 1 minute and 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Great field position to begin again. Holding a 7-0 lead on Noah McKenzie 3-yard run and Nick Foyne's extra point.
Public address announcer I couldn't see who it was. I was kind of watching the spot, but public address announcer says Calvin McCabe was in the middle of that.
Hand off to Keys. Keys coming around the right side, trying to cut up the field. He does. He gets about 4 or 5 yards.
I like that. Their running game is a lot of like misdirection up the middle or between the tackles, but Keys has got a lot of speed, and he just outran folks to the corner and was able to get about 6 yards there.
Looks like they're going to mark it on the 30, so pick up a 5 from Logan. 2nd and 5 for Walpole.
They got Brennan lining up sort of as a wing back, not really a fullback.
Right.
There he is.
Brennan gets it. Goes, cuts upfield. Gets back. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage.
He avoided disaster, broke one tackle in the backfield, and was, like I said, like you said, was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. So, I mean, here, to me, this is 2-down territory.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Yeah. 3rd and 5 for Walpole on the Milton 30.
Now they have 2 split backs here.
McKenzie back, throwing complete to Keys. Keys has got it 10 to about the 7-yard line. I think they're going to mark it.
Keys lined up on the right side of McKenzie in the backfield. Obviously just did a little curl to the inside. McKenzie found him. He's been perfect so far. And Keys has been one of the big targets. It's his third catch.
Marking it at the 7 as the quarter comes to an end. That's the 7. So they will switch sides here. But Walpole with a very, very impressive first quarter here at Turco Field, holding a 7-0 lead over the Milton Wildcats, and it's been all Walpole. Milton's has only picked up. I've only got them for 11 yards of offense in the first quarter.
Well, the story of the first quarter was the Walpole offense, right? And the first drive took up a good bit of time. Then they went 3 and out. Walpole did have to punt on the second drive, but again held on that key 4th down. And now again, here we go. There's another drive turning first downs. There's been a great mix in terms of targets. Kalak and Keys and Kamari Hughes.
Yeah.
And then they mixed in the quarterback draw there down by the goal line for the touchdown. And the passing game, honestly, that Keys pass, the last one, was probably one of the longer ones in terms of like from hand to hand to receiver.
Yep.
But the passing game has been efficient, short. Guys are breaking tackles, so all good so far. Nothing to complain about.
Exactly. And
not that we would.
Never.
We wouldn't complain.
1st and goal for Walpole from the 7.
A little reminiscent. I wasn't there again of the Needham game where they went up 13-0 in the first half. Maybe,
Yep. Right.
maybe. But I don't want to jinx them here. They still
Right.
have to score. Again, 2-back set.
Keys gets the ball, trying to break it outside. He
Got it.
does. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Logan Keys.
He made the first guy miss, and then it was kind of a race to the pylon. And Keys, like I said, he carried the ball earlier on one of those outside runs, and I thought, oh, wow, that's good. He's got speed. Generally, he's running up between the tackles, right? But
Right. Yeah.
I like when he gets outside. He can beat guys to the edge.
Just 10 seconds into the second quarter here, and Walpole is looking to make it 14-0 on a Nick Foynes kick here. We'll see if he gets it. Snap, the ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. Walpole with a surprising 14-0 lead here, just 10 seconds into the second quarter.
Yeah, beginning of the game, we were both talking about how they seem to be getting better and better every week, and obviously we were hoping for that to continue here tonight against the #1 ranked team in Division III, of which Walpole's part of.
Right.
So far, so good. Obviously, there's a long way to go. Milton, the way their offense is designed, they can score in bunches.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you look at their scores this year, 42 on Situate, 40 on Framingham,
Yep.
30-plus on Weymouth.
Yep.
I looked at that score because Weymouth is supposedly much improved.
Right.
And 31-7 there. I was like, oh, boy, like they're dynamite again.
Yeah.
And not that they aren't. It's just that you can never let your guard down against these guys.
Right. So this is actually the first Division III school Walpole has played this year. So playing up against Division I and II schools may be the thing to do. It's certainly helping Walpole.
Well, it's helping the ranking, the
Right.
power rankings
Yeah.
for sure right now. So despite the 2 and 3 start.
Foynes' kick goes back to the 7. It's Ferris with it, cutting over to the left, gets up to the 20 and maybe to the 23. And that's where the Wildcats will start.
Yeah, I thought that was Jake Gondelman on that tackle. He's made a few on the kickoff this year. Hard to tell, but I do like getting those the guys' names in to play special teams.
Right.
That's why I always try to see who's in on those stops.
Miller waiting for the snap. He's got it. Handoff up the middle. Big gap. Uh-oh, there's a hole.
Could be gone. Wow, good tackle.
Pulled down at the 45. That was Nathan Ahu.
Yeah, once he got past the first part of the line of scrimmage, boy, I thought he was gone. Quinn McNeil, he was tied up by a blocker, was able to get off it and make the stop one-on-one in open field on that kid. A lot of credit to Quinn McNeil, especially if they end up stopping him on downs. This is what I mean, though. Quick stride offense for Milton. You just can't assume that anything's
Pick
in
up
the bag.
a 32 on that play.
Yep.
Miller back to pass. He's being chased. Gets it off.
Gotta get
goes
that.
deep.
Oh,
Complete.
wow, that one hung up there. You would think
Yeah.
that there might have been.
It was Ahu again.
Yeah.
And there'll be a first down at the 25-yard line of Walpole. Pickup of 20 on that.
Aiden Abady again with the pressure. Patrick Miller felt it and was able to roll out right. I thought he floated it up there, which is why I thought there could have been a shot for a pick there, but they ended up completing the pass.
Miller back to pass again. Drops it off on the side. Another big gainer here.
Yeah.
Down inside the 10, I think.
That's a Milton special right there. It's kind of like a pick play almost, but it's legal because it happens within a certain amount of yards of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So the guy from the far outside cuts across to the middle. Meanwhile, the inside receivers kind of, I don't want to say block out. They're not supposed to block, but they kind of get in the way or interfere.
So it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 11. Hand off to Luke Hodford. Yeah, Luke Hodford. He gets it down. Pick up about 2 to about the 9.
Inside linebacker Anthony Shamoon was wrapped him up on that play.
Miller back to pass, dumps it off.
Is that pick play again?
In for the touchdown.
Well, whatever you want to call it.
Is Renz Williams. Renz Williams.
They run that so well, that pick, that whatever you want to call it, pick play, or that play where, you know, it has to be run correctly too, because there's rules about being able to interfere or get in the way of defenders a certain amount of yards past the line of scrimmage. Boy, Milton answered, and I think that's what we were saying, right? You just can't let your guard down. They're a quick, straight offense.
Looks like Aiden Rowley ready for the extra point here. He's kicked 24 of them, I think I said earlier this year. Snap the ball. It's a bad snap, and it's no good. The kick failed. Bad snap. Couldn't hold on to it and set it up. And the kick failed, so Walpole holds a 14-6 lead here. So a little luck there for Walpole, but boy, you were right, Mike, on them being striking fast and furious. We'll see if Walpole can answer. Abdal Kalak back at about inside the 10. Up close, John Dayer and Logan Keys.
Walpole's offense just needs to stay the course, right? Penalty-free, turnover-free, spread the ball around, quick passing. That seemed to be giving Milton a ton of trouble here so far today.
Okay, Rowley getting ready to kick off.
Is he barefoot? Can't tell.
A long kick. It's taken at the 12 by Keys. Cuts it up the field, up in the middle of the field. Gets a block, gets up to about the 29-yard line maybe. And that's where Walpole will take over.
Looks like no changes in personnel for Walpole. Again, Peter Follin at left tackle, Matt Reynard at left guard, Chris Gillis at center, number 52, Brendan Kearns at right guard, number 55, Joe Malone at right tackle.
Hand off to Keys. He's got room. He gets up to about the 35, maybe the 36. Let's see where they mark it. It looks like it's going to be on the 36, a pickup of 7.
Nice little hole there on the inside.
Bring up a 2nd and a long 3, short 4.
I was just thinking after they scored in like 2 minutes, one of the other things that you want to do is keep the ball away, right? I mean, I know that's easier said than done, but if they have this mix of short passing and runs, maybe that's a formula to run some time, control the clock. And here we go.
Going
Once
downfield.
I say that,
he's got Hughes.
He's got it.
Hughes has got it. And he is touchdown. Woo, woo. Walpole comes right back.
In other words,
Kamari Hughes.
Ignore what I said about short passing. Just throw the bomb. Wow, what a pass.
64-yard pass from Noah McKenzie.
Love to see Hughes involved. Last week, of course, it was mainly focused on Kalak. Hughes, I thought, had a couple nice games, the 2 opening weekends that I was able to do the games. What an answer. What an answer for the Timberwolves. Hit him in stride.
Yeah.
I don't think McKenzie's missed one today so far.
No, he's not. He's
9 for
perfect.
9.
9 for 9, yeah. Dick Foyne's getting ready for the extra point. Ball down, kick is up, and it is inside the goalposts. 21-6, Walpole's lead.
Well, maybe Walpole's the quick strike offense.
Yeah.
Maybe, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was sitting there espousing for the quick passing attack, the running game, and what do? They throw a 64-yard bomb. But an awesome play.
Yeah,
Love it.
Kamari got that, and he just outraced the guy. Not by much. The guy caught up to him by the time they got to the end zone. But Kamari put on the afterburners there. We have 7 minutes, 52 seconds left in the first half. Walpole on top, 21-6. Milton handed Walpole their only regular season loss last year, and Walpole's looking probably for some revenge this year.
By the way, when I was looking at the power rankings, I was thinking 8 teams in the playoffs. It's actually 16.
16, right.
Yep.
Here's Foynes' kick. It's taken at the 15. Bobble gets up to the 20, 25, and he is pushing his way through. He might get to the 26. And that was Harrison Hinkle for Milton. And they're going to give him the 23, 24.
So there's no doubt in my mind the Walpole defensive coaches were practicing against that pick play all week.
Right.
But they just do it so well. So we'll see how they adjust. I can't tell. I know they're playing the 3-man line. That's a little different, right? They've played 4-man lines, 5-man line against Shrewsbury. Now they got the 3-man line with like a whole bunch of hybrid DBs, linebackers.
Right. It looks like there's a penalty here on Milton. It looks like they're getting ready to move it back. Face mask. Ooh, on Milton. That'll be half the distance, maybe. That'll move the ball back to the 12-yard line. And so Milton starts off deep in their own territory. Miller back to pass.
Oh, a lot of room.
Big room. He's got a first down and goes out of bounds at about the 22-yard line, maybe.
Yeah, the rush got pushed to our right, quarterback's left. Cesario was coming off the edge, the left edge here, but he got picked up, and there was a huge gap, and Miller saw it and made the first down run on the scramble.
First down for the Wildcats. Hand off up the middle to Ferris. He gets to about the 25. Pickup of 3.
Yeah, I thought Brendan Kurtz had it first, but saw Shamoon in there, Cesario in there.
Nathan Ahue, the back for the Wildcats. Miller back to pass, looking, goes up over the middle, complete, up to the 45-yard line. complete to Ronan Simone. And another first down for Milton at the 44. Pickup of 19 on that play.
Yeah, they can throw the ball. I mean, this summer they had a lot of coverage in their 7-on-7. They were very successful in the 7-on-7 tournaments. And, again, every year they find a QB.
Right.
It's unbelievable. And athletes on the outside.
Yeah. Fake to Ahu, passes over the middle, complete, not over the middle, to the right side.
Oh, that's a late hit.
Complete to Luke Haley, to the Walpole 49. Pickup of 7, be second and about 3. 5:11 and counting in the half. Going to his left and looking, trying to get. Does get away. Gets back to might have picked up a yard there.
Yep. Shane Brennan was coming in on the blitz. He actually forced him out of the pocket originally, and then I couldn't tell who up on the right-hand side was rushing. But once Miller stepped up to run, Brennan was still coming and was able to catch up and make the tackle before he was able to make a first down.
3rd down and 2 for the Wildcats. Hand off to Ahu. He lunges forward and he'll get the first down at the 45 of Walpole. Ahu comes out, and Ben Caledonia goes in as running back for the Wildcats. Back to pass, looking, firing, well overthrown. Ooh. Milton claiming that their receiver was pushed before the ball got there, but there was no laundry on the field, so it'll be a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I mean, I'll refrain from comment, but I thought we might have got away with one there.
Handoff up the middle, gets nowhere.
Yeah, love it. Walpole's doing a good job mixing and matching what linebackers are coming, and that they actually called it perfect at that time. It looks like either Shamoon or Reynard were on the snap, stepping up into the gaps.
It's a loss of a yard on the play. 3rd and 11.
It's been Cesario, it's been Brennan from the outside, it's been Reynard, Shamoon from the inside. You can see they're stepping up, they're showing blitz. I don't know if they're coming, but they're doing a good job of mixing and matching.
Collins back to pass, throwing, complete. And hit immediately, but it's a first down at the 34-yard line. Walpole 34.
Really nice ball. Walpole was only rushing 3 that time. They had 8 in coverage, but Miller found the open guy.
Yeah, that was William Renz. Back to pass. Looking, going to run. Looking, and gets it off. Incomplete. 2nd down for Milton. 2 minutes, 2 seconds left in the half. Your Timberwolves on top, 21-6. Touchdowns by Noah McKenzie, Logan Keys, and Kamari Hughes. 3 PATs by Nick Foynes.
I've been impressed with Miller's feel. Like, he knows when the pressure's coming. He buys himself some more time. He's been hard to get to so far, which is another trait of most of the most recent Milton quarterbacks.
Yeah. Miller back, looking, has plenty of time, throwing over the middle,
Wow,
complete wide open.
Yep.
That was Nathan Ahue. He gets down to just outside the 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from about the 10.5-yard line.
First and 10, Milton. From the Walpole 11-yard line.
Go, punch it in, Milton!
Miller again looking in the left corner.
You got it? Oh, nice play.
Knocked out of bounds by Walpole.
I thought that might have been Needham out there, number 32, that knocked it
Yeah.
away. Cantrell was definitely playing right corner, but I think it was Needham's man coming from the slot, doing a little out route towards the pylon, and he made a great play to get his hand on it.
There's a handoff to Ahue. He gets back to about the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I think Milton's calling a timeout here.
With minute 14 to go, this will bring up a 3rd and 10 from the 11.
So, tides have turned the last 2 drives, right? We were saying Walpole was ball possession, quick passing, and Milton was quick strike.
Right.
And then Walpole does the quick strike long bomb, and Milton now is on a
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it short passing. They've had some
No.
pretty big completions, but kind of a clock churning, first down moving drive that's taken up a good bit of
12
time.
plays.
Yep.
12 plays. And we've got a minute 14 left to go in the half. If Walpole can get out of this half without letting Milton score again, it's a huge advantage for them.
Yep. And as we
Milton will get the ball.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
again.
we say it every week, but it's always important to call out that Milton, or, we always call out who's coming out with the ball in the second half. Milton, in this case tonight, as they deferred the opening coin
Right.
toss.
So 3rd down for the Wildcats. Miller back. He's going to run with it. No, stays back. He's looking, throwing.
Did he get in? Yeah, he's got it.
He caught it, but he's at about the 5.
Again, Miller buying time. Abady again with the pressure. I remember, I think it was a couple years back when Sean O'Brien was all over the backfield, but he could not
Right.
get to the quarterback at the time.
Yeah.
So Abady's,
Oh,
that's
they're going to
Abady
go for a
tonight.
field goal here.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there is 5 yards to go, so
Right.
I think maybe he's got some confidence based on these last 2 drives that they can come out in the second half and put some more on the board and get back into this game. Unless it's a fake.
So this is.
You got to watch the fake here, too. Nope.
Ball's down. The kick is up. It is good. And that's a 30-yard kick.
I don't blame the coach for doing that, being 5 yards away. That's kind of a tough decision there.
Right.
But I'm happy that he did it from Walpole's point of view. So to me, that's a small victory for Walpole to hold him to 3 there. So
And that was by Aiden Rowley. And it leaves with 5 seconds left to go in the half.
I wonder if Walpole would consider changing their lineup in the back here and just having 2 backs across, so that putting Kalak on this side where the lefty's been kicking it, and Keys on the other side.
Yeah.
But no, it looks like they're going to do the same thing, or maybe it looks like they're kind of protecting against the with only 5 seconds left.
Right.
A squib kick type of thing. Yeah, you got to get on that ball.
Kicking off will be Aiden Rowley. Dare, Abdal Kalak, and Keys, the deep men for Walpole. Jake Gondelman and Patrick Webb at about the 35.
A lot of linemen up front. Do you think Milton tries a little onside kick here?
It's interesting.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Maybe you just don't want to give Walpole the ball at midfield, but I wouldn't like. I
wouldn't be surprised. He's talking to his linemen.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is the hands team up front. You know what I mean?
Right.
Although I do see Kevin Needham up there. The delay is there's a discussion happening on the Walpole sideline between some of the coaches and the refs, but it looks like they've got through whatever issue that was.
Yeah.
And he's going to kick it away. Thank you.
Abdal Kalak at about the 15. Gets up to the 28. Six seconds. I think one of the things they did was they moved the clock. They went from 5 seconds to 14, I noticed. So 6 seconds now left on the clock.
I don't expect to see, well, I guess you never know.
Yeah.
The way they're walking up to the line, I feel like it's just going to be a nail down. And
right.
You can see,
Yeah. And they do. And that ends the first half of play here from Turco Field with Walpole on top, 21-9. The Timberwolves got on the board 5:21 into the game with Noah McKenzie running it in from 3 yards out. Nick Foynes, his first of 3 PATs, made it 7-0. Then, just 10 seconds into the second quarter, Logan Keys scored on a 7-yard run, making it 14-0. Renz Williams caught an 11-yard pass from Patrick Miller, and the kick failed, making it 14-6. And then Kamari Hughes with a brilliant 64-yard pass reception from Noah McKenzie at the 4:08 mark. And then Aiden Rowley kicked a 30-yard field goal with 11:46 to go in the half. And that's the way we stand at halftime. Walpole 21, Milton 9. The two teams are going to the dressing room. We'll do the same. We'll be back shortly with second half action.
Please direct your attention now to the 50-yard line for the Walpole High School cheer team.
Logan Keys and Kamari Hughes. 3 extra points by Nick Foynes, and that's quite an effort so far. Great first half for Walpole.
Yeah.
Both sides of the ball.
Yeah, couldn't ask for anything better. Looks like Milton was finding its stride a little bit after they went down 14-0. So, yeah, let's see how this first drive goes, see if Walpole can kind of put an end to that little bit of momentum that they put in, that they had developed towards the end of the first half.
Nick Foynes' kick is on its way. It's taken at the 10, 15, 20, 25, up to about close to the 30-yard line. They'd probably give him the 29 on that, and decent field position for Milton to start.
And I saw number 24, Michael Pileski, in on that play. There was 1 or 2 other guys. I think 53 was there. Marco O'Brien, second one he was in on tonight. I think Walpole's kickoff team's been doing pretty well the last couple games. So the one thing I think they're doing really well is there's a lot of sure tackling. Once they get their hands on somebody, they're not allowing those broken tackles. So Walpole comes out in that same look. 4 DBs, looks like 4 linebackers, 3 down linemen. Oh,
Yes.
Brennan. Oh, I thought he tipped that. Oh, no.
Gets free. He's going. He's got room. He's down to the 20 and brought down at about the 17-yard line. That was Nathan Huey.
Yeah, broken tackle there. That Huey did not give up. And that broken tackle resulted in another 40, 50 yards.
Right.
Cantrell, good job coming back and hustling. Caught him from behind.
1st and 10 at the 17 for Milton. Pitch to 22, who's brought down right away. That was Harrison Hinkle.
Yeah, and Shane Brennan, who had a big game on defense last week. I think I read that he had 13 tackles. Of course, we were there, but I wasn't counting them.
Yeah.
But the Walpole football Twitter account said 13 tackles, and he made a nice one right there.
Loss of about a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 11. Back to pass, looking.
Something.
Flag.
Wow, they let that play go for a few seconds.
Procedure, yeah.
I know, but it's interesting because you would think they would have blown it dead a little bit quicker. It's almost like he was thinking about whether he was going to call it, and then he blew the whistle.
Right.
Unless he flew the flag and forgot he was supposed to blow the whistle.
So they'll move it back 5 yards to the 23, 24. 1st and 15, 2nd 15. Hand off to Huey. He gets back to about the 20.
Cesario, real good so far early this season, coming off the edge like that, tripped him up. If he didn't, he had some room.
Right.
So good job by number 8, Danny Cesario.
Marking it on the 19.
This is like pick play time to me. We'll have to see down here on the right if this guy comes.
Right.
Nope.
Back to pass, looking to
Cesario.
his left, going long. And hit just in time. Who was that?
Cantrell? Was that Cantrell?
10, Cash Cantrell, right.
Yeah.
Hit him just as the ball got there, enough to jar it loose, or else it would have been a first down, probably, no, it wouldn't have been a first down, but it would have been inside the 10-yard line. brings up a 4th down. Milton is going to go for the touchdown here.
Well, the first down, yep.
Back to pass, looking, he's got time, throwing over the middle.
Oh, wow.
What a catch.
What a throw.
Yeah.
2 men in coverage there, too. That's a tough one to take.
Right.
4th and 12. Yeah, and like you said, great throw, great catch. He was up against 2 defenders.
Yeah.
That's about as close as coverage as you're going to get.
That was William Renz on the reception. His second, his brother. Oh, no, same one. Yeah, William Renz with it. And Rowley will try the extra point. Kick is good. And Walpole's lead is cut to 21-16 now.
Yeah, like I said, second quarter, Milton established a little bit more momentum.
Right.
They scored quickly one time. Second time they had a nice long drive that ended in a field goal. Now here we go again with this drive. So a little slight concern here that Milton's just finding their groove.
Right.
Could be a shootout
I know, it
by
could
the
be
end
a
of this,
Walpole,
yeah.
because Walpole's really not having any trouble scoring.
I feel like Keys should be further back. Yeah, okay, thank you.
Keys and Day are both moving back. Rowley approaches and shot kick taken by Dayer on the far side. Gets up to the 30, to about the 33-yard line, and Walpole will take over at that point. 1st and 10.
Dayer getting his first touch tonight. He has been filling in for Keys on some drives on the offense at halfback. Great first half for Noah McKenzie. 9 for 9, 153 yards.
They're going to actually mark it on the bringing the football back for some reason. All right, they're exchanging the football. And it looks like it's on, they're going to mark it on the 34-yard line for Walpole. 1st and 10 for the Timberwolves, going right to left on your TV screen. McKenzie back to pass, fires across the middle, complete to Abdal Kalak.
Nope, that's McGrath, I think. He's saying he's down. Will McGrath on the catch.
Was it McGrath?
Yep. Looks like he got 9.
Yeah. Second and a yard to go for Walpole. Fourth receiver that McKenzie has hit tonight. Snap. Handoff to
That's Keys.
Keys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got 2. He got the first down. You know, a lot of times on 2nd and 1,
Let's see. Are they going to give it to them?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
a lot of times on 2nd and 1, they talk about that's the down to take a shot. But I like the call to get the first down. You want to keep the clock running a little
Right.
bit. Not that you have the opportunity to run the rest of the game out, but a drive that chews up some time will be helpful here.
Yeah. McKenzie rolling to his right. Looking, throwing.
What a pass!
Great catch.
Go,
Is that Hughes?
Go, baby! He's got a block.
Yes, he does.
He's in.
Good. Touchdown.
What a pass that was! 55 yards.
To Abdel Khalak.
Woohoo!
Was it Hughes or?
No, it was
It's Jamal,
Abdel Khalak. Yep. Oh, rolling out to his right, threw it right on the money. It was, he threw it 25, 30
Right.
yards downfield, and then the rest of it was Khalak. He broke a tackle, and then his speed got him to the opposite corner of the field. And then I don't know who was downfield blocking for him. It might have been Hughes.
Yep.
But once he kind of cut across the field, Hughes was there to clean house and allow Abdel Khalak to score.
Foynes ready for the extra point. Snap, the ball is down, the kick is up, and good.
All right, so here's the thing. Every drive, I have to say Walpole's got to use some clock, because every time I've said that, they've thrown 2 long touchdown passes. So
Walpole takes a 28-16 lead here now.
what an answer. Great answer. Great throw by McKenzie,
Yeah,
too.
it was. So, Walpole's lead is back to 12 again. Still a 2-possession game. 7:13 to go in this third quarter. Yeah, this is twice as many points as Milton has given up so far this year. They've given up 14 twice, and Walpole's already got 28 here. Foynes' kick on
Wow.
its way.
Nice one.
Goes down to about the 7. It's taken there up to the 20, 25, still on his feet. Flag coming in on the far side.
I thought there was a hold there.
Gets up to the 30, but it's probably going to be called back.
I think Patrick Webb was the first one in on that one. Patrick was made a bunch of tackles last week on the special teams.
Yeah.
Got there first this time. I thought I saw a hold. Johnny Dare was coming down and
Yep, holding against Milton. That'll move the ball all the way back to about the 10. That's twice they've been hurt on penalties, on good returns on the kickoff. They're going to put it right on the 10-yard line. First and 10 for the Wildcats. He's got time going long. Great catch.
what a throw.
Comes
I mean,
up to the 44-yard line. Reception by
McNeil was there.
Harrison Hinkle.
This kid's impressive. Both quarterbacks putting on a show tonight.
Right. Milton hurrying up to the line, but they've got to wait for the yard markers to be set. Hand off to Huey. Gets into Walpole territory to about the 49 of Walpole. Yeah. Pickup of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4. Bad pass. The ball's on the ground, and Huey's able to fall on it. Back almost to the original line of scrimmage. Yeah, looks it. So it'll be 3rd and 10 for Milton.
Nice break for Walpole, but they got to take advantage here.
Right. Yep.
3rd and 10 is like 3rd and 3 for Milton. I mean, the way they
Right.
throw the ball.
Yeah.
3-man rush. They've been bringing linebackers. We've seen a lot of Cesario coming.
Again, Miller back, firing down the right sideline.
Go get
He's
it.
got Hinkle.
Out of
Out of
bounds.
bounds.
But great coverage.
Yep. That was Cash.
That was Keys. Yep.
Is it Keys?
Logan Keys.
Yeah.
Keys turned his head early, found the ball early, had great coverage the whole way. And now we force a punt. That's awesome.
Yeah. Rowley back to punt for Milton.
I feel like Kalak is a little short.
He is, I think.
Unless they know something about this kid that we don't.
Ooh, almost blocked.
Oh, is that running into the kicker or roughing the kicker? That'll make a difference. It could only be a 5-yard penalty. Looks like it's going to be 5, yeah. So they're going to send the offense out again? Or?
So it is going to be a 5-yard penalty to the 49 of Milton.
The offense is out again.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
interesting.
Oh my goodness.
Fourth down and about 6 here for Milton. Miller his time. Going down, throwing, complete. To, let's see, Ronan Salmon at the 20. Oh, wait, another discussion here. Was there a flag? Personal foul against Walpole.
For that hit? Are they calling that hit that was going out of... He was just...
Yeah, I think so.
That, if that's the case, that is terrible. Just because the guy flew 3 feet after he got hit doesn't mean it was a
Right.
personal foul. He hit him
Yeah.
with his shoulder. Come on. Bad. That was a tough penalty on the ref and the punter. Obviously gave Milton another life. I was joking around before. 4th and 3. 4th and 10 is like 4th and 3. So 4th and 5 was easy for them.
16. Back to Walpole 16.
What a turn of events here.
Yeah. Quick pitch. Complete to Salmon to the 11-yard line. Pick up a 5. Second and 5 for Milton. 3:32 and counting in the third quarter. Miller back to pass, being chased to his right, throws incomplete. There was nobody there.
Good pressure up the middle by Anthony Shamoon coming. Him and Reynard had been sort of feigning or coming in and out, looking like they were going to blitz. That time Shamoon came, he found a gap. It looks like there's a, what are they clapping for? I don't know what they're clapping for here. Little penalty flag? I see.
I don't know, they're discussing. Yeah, there was a flag they just picked up.
Walpole was clapping. Looks like
Yeah.
there's something happening there with Milton here.
Going back to
Offensive pass interference.
Wow. This is going to move it all the way back to the
I can't help but
25-yard
I
line.
can't help but wonder. They do have that passing design, a lot of crisscross, a lot of interference. Some will call it picks. That you've seen over the years, super effective. But maybe they picked up on that one.
Right. Second down here and about 26. Miller back looking. He has time again.
Oh! Caught a huge break there.
Yeah. That was a Salmon who's had 2 or 3 receptions tonight already, and that was right through his hands.
He might have scored. I mean, he was that far open.
Right.
Yeah.
Brings up a third down for for Milton.
I will say, like most of the night, I feel like Walpole's defenders had sort of been there. No one was there that time.
Right.
Like he had a good 3 steps on the Walpole defender.
He's got time going over. Through his hands again.
Another drop. Beatty. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
William Renz he was aiming for.
I was going to say Beatty came off the edge with some pressure. I think he forced Miller to throw it a little awkwardly, and it kind of went a little bit high to number 27. But I still think 27 would want that one back. I feel like it went through his hands.
Yeah. 4th down for Milton.
27 is Cicerone, captain from Milton. You know, I don't know why Milton's offense makes me nervous, even in a 4th and 20. I mean,
right.
It's just,
yeah.
I mean, especially see guys running wide open. The quarterback can put it on the money. So we'll see what they draw up here.
Big rush going into the end zone. Knocked away nicely by Logan Keys.
Yeah. Great play.
Walpole will take over.
Big stop. They had the tough penalty on the roughing the passer.
Right.
And then the penalty, the kind of the tacked on penalty after that.
Well, the defense comes up big
That's
for
huge.
Walpole. 2:46 left in the 3rd quarter. Walpole on top, 28-16.
I'm not sure I believe this or not, but I have to say, I'm obligated to say, hopefully they've used some clock. Because the last 2 times I said it, they've scored on a pretty electric touchdown.
I would take the touchdown, though. Hand off to Keys, going around the right side. He cuts up the field. He's got some room. He's got a big hole. It's going to be into Milton territory, down to about the 40. Are they going to mark him out of bounds at the Walpole 48?
Second time they've got him out on the edge. I haven't seen that this year. I love that they're doing that with him. He's got a lot of speed. He just outran people to the corner again. 22 yards you got
26.
on that one?
I got him 26 on that play.
Okay.
Oh, wait, 22. You're right, 22.
Okay.
First down at the Walpole 48 for the Timberwolves. Keys again, up the middle. Gets on close to a first down.
All right.
Into about the 42 of Milton. It's going to be close to a first down. And they're giving it to him.
Love to see the O-line start to open up some holes. I really thought they had a great game last week against Shrewsbury, missing 3 starters.
Right.
So a lot of credit goes to those guys coming off the bench to fill in seamlessly and still performing, I think, a little bit better than they were the first couple games of the year.
Yeah, yeah. Keys again.
I think that's Daher.
Adar.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, he gets down to about the 38. Pick up a 4 for John. His first carry of the game.
Yep. Keys, what a game for Keys. I got him 10 carries, 55, 56 yards. Got him 3 catches for 52 yards. 2 great pass breakups on that last drive.
Right. McKenzie back to pass. He's got time. Going out into the end
So
zone.
Hughes.
Oh! Almost intercepted and almost knocked into the hands of, let's see, it was Luke Haley down there. Almost knocked it into the hands of Matt St. Cyr.
Yeah, I think I said Hughes. St. Cyr, obviously, it's too bad. If the ball led St. Cyr straight, it kind of led him into the goalpost a little bit. That allowed the Milton defender to come back and make that play.
Right.
I don't know what the route was. Maybe McKenzie probably threw it where he was supposed to, but I'm just saying if Sincere could have run straight on that, he would have been wide open.
And that snaps a streak of 11 straight receptions by the Timberwolves. There's a reverse here.
McKenzie with a pancake block.
Abdul Kalak going, he's down, knocked out of bounds at about the, they mark him out of bounds at about the 14.
Why is there a red, or is that a Milton, that's like a Milton, towel or something on the sideline, a red towel.
I don't know.
Are they coming back with this? If that was the McKenzie block, that's ridiculous. He actually bowled the guy over. It is a flag, but from the spot of the foul. But if that was the McKenzie block, I have to see that again.
Yeah.
Great job by McKenzie.
To the 31 pickup, so they'll give Abdul Kalak.
I think they're marking it from here.
Oh.
Oh, so yeah, he gets the yardage to there, and
Yeah.
then they mark the penalty. Oh. I'm a little confused, to be honest with you.
Moving it back to the 36.
So I don't know how many yards he gained on that. What was the line of scrimmage the last time?
It was the 38.
So now it's 2-yard gain for Kalak there. That is too bad.
Yeah.
I have to see if that was a McKenzie block or not. Somehow, some way.
Third and about 5. Shot 5, long 4 for Walpole. Kenzie rolling to his right, firing.
Good play.
Yeah. And it'll bring up a 4th down for Walpole. 24 seconds left in the third quarter.
They've shown that rollout to the right a couple times. McKenzie was right on the money there.
Yeah.
Hughes had it.
No, it was Abdal Kalak. Hughes came from up here.
Abdal Kalak had it, but I'll give credit to the Milton defender.
Right.
He chopped the ball out of his hands.
And it looks like they're going to go for it here.
I got Foynes
I
out
don't
there.
know. Foynes is out there. I thought I saw McKenzie go out.
So see if he can punt it to the sidelines here somehow, some way.
Yeah.
He's got. Did he have Shamoon up back before? Now it's a timeout.
And timeout call with 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Your Timberwolves on top, 28-16 in this Bay State Conference Herget Division battle between undefeated Milton and 2-3 Walpole. But like we said, Walpole, this is their first D3 game. The first 5 games have all been against bigger schools in Divisions 1 and 2.
Yeah, and more to come. Braintree, Wachusett.
Right, both Division 1, I think.
Is Braintree 1 now?
I think, yeah. And then after the Wachusett game, they'll begin the MIAA playoffs.
Yeah, we were a little unsure about how many teams, but it looks like it's 16.
Yeah.
So anything in the top 8, Walpole will have a home game.
Right.
So.
And right now they're coming into tonight. They were ranked 4th.
Yep.
So, there's always the possibility for 2 home games if they win. So it brings up a 4th down.
Offense is coming back out.
Yeah. They're going to go for it.
I like it. I mean, if you want to win the game.
Keys the lone back.
Little rollout to the right again.
McKenzie.
He's
keeping it.
What a run.
He gets in.
Nice
First
run.
down, Noah McKenzie to the 28-yard line maybe.
Great job by McKenzie on that one. He was rolling right. I don't know if he I don't know if he just didn't see what he wanted to see, but he cut it back. I honestly thought when he cut it back he was going to get tackled, but he turned on the speed, broke a tackle, and got to the first down marker. Great job. What do you got for the yardage on that one? Like 5, 6,
4.
4?
Yeah.
Well, it had to be 5 minimum.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the 30. Oh, 6.
That was a huge play.
It
That's
was
the end of the quarter.
Right. And yes, like you said, unbelievable. Great quarter again for Walpole.
That's vindication if they called that holding block on him.
Right.
Good for Noah. Great run. He's having a coming out party tonight. To me, like this is to me his best game of the year that I've seen.
Yeah.
Got him 11 for 13, 218 yards. He's got a rushing touchdown.
Right. And he's just been making the plays.
And he's got that big first down run right there.
Right.
And in my mind, a good block that actually pancaked someone that sprung Abdal Kalak loose, but they called a hold. Again, I'd have to see it again. We don't have the benefit of replay, but I don't know if it was called on him or not. But.
So they will switch sides here, and Walpole will now be going left to right on your TV screen. First play of the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 for Walpole.
Not much
Loss
there.
on the play. That was Dare.
I thought it was Keys. Yeah, it was Keys.
Keys are good. A loss of a yard on the play. It'll be a 2nd and 11 from the Milton 31-yard line. McKenzie looking, firing. He's got Abdal Kalak. He's got room inside the 20 to about the 26-yard line, maybe.
That was St. Cyr, actually.
Or was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got 4 or 5.
5.
4, 5.
Yep. 3rd and about 6 for Walpole here. They're marking it at the 26. Noah back, he's being chased, and he gets away, but doesn't get anywhere. Back to the 30-yard line. A loss of about 4. They're going to mark it on the 31, a loss of 5 on the play.
Offensive line, I tell you, I'm commenting on this on a bad play, but Noah McKenzie hasn't felt any pressure all night.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, you give up the sack there, but so far it's been an anomaly tonight. Milton hasn't been able to get any pressure. And it almost looked like maybe his first look wasn't there, and caused him to hesitate and allowed Milton's defenders to get to him.
McKenzie going long.
Got him! Ho-ho!
Abdal Kalak,
What a
6
bullet!
points
What a
for a
bullet!
31-yard touchdown. As Walpole goes up now by 34-6.
That was a bullet, right in stride. He had the time that time.
Right, he did. Yep. Nick Foynes will attempt the extra point out of the hold of Paul Whalen. The snap, the ball's down, the kick is up, and it is good. 5th straight PAT for Foynes, and Walpole goes up 35-16.
Boy, high school kicking is getting so much better than when
Yeah.
I was playing high school football. I mean, Walpole has had a great run of success
Right.
with a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Being very consistent on those extra points and popping in the occasional field goal.
And Foynes is really a lineman,
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
so it's unusual to have a lineman that's got a leg like that.
Yeah.
And he's been pretty consistent. I think he's only missed 2 extra points all year, and he's got a couple of field goals too.
Wow, I would love to see that throw again. That was on
Yeah.
a line
Yeah.
right across the middle. Kalak. Beautiful
And too,
catch.
Kalak just gets open.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
the
he's-
kid's got great speed, and he always sees to get. He's not going to let a ball go away. He'll pick up a punt or a kickoff in traffic and make something out of it. He just wants that ball and he wants to move it. 9:31 left in regulation. Timberwolves on top, 35-16. Foynes' kick taken at the 14, 20, 25, 20, 30 yard line, and that's about as far as he'll go. Walpole will Milton will start back there on their own 30.
Yeah, I like to give the credit for the kickoff tackles, but there was a big pile there. I thought I saw Anthony Shamoon there. He's a starter on defense and also plays kickoff. So, but my apologies if I didn't get the right kid. It was across the field from us. All right.
And they mark it on the 29. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. 9:21 left in regulation. The ball comes up. Pickup of about 2 on the play to the Milton 31.
We just get passed a note by the production truck that Nick Foynes wants to be referred to as Legatron. So I'm all in. I'm all in on that, Legatron.
All right. Pickup of about another yard on the play.
Hopefully they're not setting us up here.
Right.
Nick Foynes is a big kid. And I don't know if he doesn't want to be called Legatron, but
Back
There
to
you
the
go.
27. 3rd and 12. Ball snap low. Has to get rid of it.
all right,
Oh,
out
it
of bounds.
completes, though.
Yeah.
Was it out of bounds?
Well, he yes.
Yeah.
He completed it, but he went out of bounds. So
to the 28. Only a pickup of a yard on that.
low snap allowed
Right.
some pressure to come, and I don't know if he
4th
really.
down and 11 here.
Yeah, I don't know if
Do
he
you
got
go
the-
for it from your 28?
Yeah, they're doing it.
Wow.
I mean, listen, they are 3 scores behind.
Yeah, right.
So I see Kamari Hughes has come in at left defensive end. Kearns, Hughes, and Abadi is the D line.
Back to pass. Looking, firing over the middle. Wide open. 1st down
Yep.
to Salmon. Up to the 41-yard line of Milton. A pickup of 13 on the play. 8 minutes and counting left in regulation. Milton hurrying up to the line. They want to get off as many plays as they can. The rush on, long down the sidelines, overthrown, incomplete. 2nd down and 10 yards to go.
Yeah, Kevin Needham step for step with number 4 for Milton, who's been very active tonight. Ronan Salmon. And he wasn't even looking, actually, when the pass was thrown. So, boy, a rare off pass by Miller tonight. He's been really good.
Right. Another low snap.
Screen. That's a little pick play there.
And
Tell ya,
to the Walpole 46 with
I would
the
just
run
keep
by
running that play if I was
Hinkle.
Milton. I mean, I've never seen Walpole stop that play, to be honest with you. In the 10 or 12 years, well, since this coach has been aboard.
Right.
They just have trouble, and a lot of people have trouble stopping that play.
1st and 10 at the Walpole 45. Shot pass. Ooh,
that
off
ball,
the hands.
I was going to say it popped up a little bit.
Of Terran Bly. And was Cash Cantrell, was he the one that was there?
I think it was Cesario, but Cantrell was down there too.
Right.
Cesario was trailing the play a little bit.
2nd and 10 for the red and white. 7 minutes exactly left in regulation. Miller back, he's being chased, dumps it off, incomplete.
Oh, great play by Shamoon.
Nice.
2 linebackers teaming up there. That was, I'm sorry, that was Reynard who broke up the pass. Shamoon was applying the pressure on a blitz up the middle. Reynard actually timed it perfectly to break up that pass.
He was looking for Bly again. Bly comes off. Looks like his shirt got ripped. His pants got ripped. No, it's a towel, I guess. 3rd down and 10 for Milton. Throws on the run. Nowhere near the receiver. It'll bring up a 4th and 10 for Milton.
So the 2 inside guys, Shamoon and Reynard. It looks like Shamoon has been the guy that's gotten the call to blitz most of these downs that they've sent the linebacker. And he's actually getting closer and closer to getting to the quarterback every time. He applied the pressure on the last pass, and he was right there this time. So big 4th down here.
4th and 10 for Milton.
He's coming. He's showing blitz again. 3-man line. Here he comes.
Snap. Going long,
Got him.
deep over the middle. He's
Cantrell.
got someone knocked away
Oh,
by.
what a catch.
Oh, he caught
What
it.
a catch.
Wow, I thought Cantrell knocked that down. So he'll get it inside the 10-yard line. Right at the 10-yard line. Pick up a 35 on that. Boy, I thought Cantrell just knocked that away in time.
He made a great effort. He was right there, step for step. But I don't know if you can beat that throw. That throw was right on the money.
Yeah. Handoff here and down to about the 3 is Harrison Hinkle. Second and goal.
I'd love to see him make him run another play here. Oh,
bad
and
snap.
they will.
They do.
Yeah, just to move some clock.
Yeah.
Couple bad snaps. The clock. Okay, clock's running. That's what I'm saying. I'd love to see him run a little bit more clock. But now, what are they back at the 6?
9.
7 or 8? Yeah.
8, I guess.
Oh, I see.
Third and goal from about the 6 or 7. Rolling to his left, looking in the end zone, incomplete over everything. Bring up a 4th down here for Milton. 4:54 left in regulation.
Interesting to see the rollout. He's been in the pocket all night throwing dimes.
Right.
Maybe the pressure of Shamoon is
Yeah.
forcing the coach to think about moving him out of the pocket a little bit. This is, what, a 4th down?
4th and goal,
right.
from the 6 here.
Wow, that bad snap could be huge here if they stop him.
Right. Rolling to his left, looking, firing.
Oh!
Wide open.
Oh, wow.
That was
Looked like the Walpole defender had his
Salmon.
If he had turned around, he might have seen it.
Ronan Salmon with the touchdown, 6-yard pass.
2 points or 1 point, it doesn't really matter. They're still 2 scores away. So my guess is they were just kick this. Yep.
Rowley, bad snap. Kick is up and good. So makes the score now Walpole 35-23 with the 4:44 to go in in regulation. Nice long drive here by Walpole would be nice. All right. Long drive there by Milton.
Oh boy, Milton did come through that long pass down the field to Salmon.
Yeah.
Like I said, Cantrell was right there. And they do have their hands team out, you can see, for the onside.
And it looks like Walpole will get it, I think. Walpole's saying they got it. And the officials are saying they got it. It'll be Walpole ball on their own 49-yard line.
Hey, I think that was, McNeil. Nice job by McNeil, because that was a pretty darn good onside kick.
Right.
He got smacked.
Just over the 10 yards.
He got smacked as soon as he caught the ball. So a lot of credit to McNeil for hanging on there. That's why he's on the hands team.
Yep. All right. 4:40 left in regulation. Keys with the carry. Gets about 1.5 yards. Pickup of, they're going to give him 2 yards on that play. 2nd and 8 for Walpole. Timeout called
Milton.
by Milton.
They're going to use him now.
4.5 minutes left in regulation. All right, Walpole coming back out. Milton already out there. Timberwolves come up to the line. Keys with the carry. Gets down to about the 46 of
Call
Milton.
another timeout.
Pickup of 3 on the play. 3rd and about 5. We haven't been keeping track of timeouts. So
Well,
I don't know
what
how
do they
many
get?
Milton's-
3.5?
Well, that'd be at least two.
That's
Yeah, it's
two.
probably two
Yeah.
at least. Yeah, yeah. I think that's the only two. But yeah, Walpole's surprising a lot of people, making a lot of eyebrows get raised here. And like we said, the two of their three losses have been by a touchdown or less. The only one that was not even close was the opener against King Philip, which when you go 5 of the last 6 or 6 of the last 7 Super Bowls for KP, that's what you expect. They're a huge team. All right, 3rd down for the Timberwolves. High snap, hand off to Keys. He's not going to get it. He gets back to about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they called their last timeout. So
On the 45. Oh, the 46. 46. 4th down and about 5 for Walpole. They will go for it here, I think.
oh no, they're gonna punt. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Foynes is back there.
This game is not over.
Right.
Milton can score quickly. I think the key will be
Ferris Collins back deep for Milton. Kick gets a Walpole bounce and will go out of bounds at about the 18-19. Actually, they're going to mark it right at the 20. And that's where Milton will take over on their 20-yard line. With 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in regulation, the Timberwolves on top, 35-23. This Bay State Conference Herget Division battle.
keep them in bounds. Limit the big plays here.
Yeah,
to
we
the
don't
best,
think
to
they've
the
got
best
any more,
of your ability,
yeah,
obviously.
we don't think they've got any more timeouts left. Trips to the right for the Wildcats. Miller's fading, looking right, firing. Picked off by Abdal Kalak. And he's still on his feet. Going.
He's in!
Touchdown,
Oh!
a 30. Let's see, that'll be a 35-yard interception return.
Wow, one of the few mistakes Miller's made tonight. I think he overthrew the receiver. Didn't seem like they were on the same page.
Right.
The receiver seemed to be running a different route, and Kalak was there with the pick and INT return. What a response by Walpole.
35-yard return by Abdal Kalak. 41-23, Walpole's lead now. Less than a minute after Milton had scored, Walpole comes right back on the pick.
And in comes Legatron Foynes to make the extra point.
Well, we'll see if we get any feedback the rest of the week, whether he still wants to be called Legatron.
It's all Murph's fault.
Yeah. Harry Murphy, we're blaming you for this. Ball down, the snap, kick is up, and it is good. 42-23, 7 straight PATs for Foynes. And we've got just 3:50 to go in regulation. Walpole's lead is now 42-23.
So if you think of how the season's progressed, right? You start with KP,
Right.
Number 1 team in Division II. First start for your junior quarterback, talented kid, but obviously getting thrown into the fire. First start, varsity start for a lot of those guys.
Yeah.
And took it on the chin.
Right.
And then they go to Natick. I thought that was a winnable game, even though the offense didn't score any points that game. They were in it to the end, 14-7. Again, gaining experience. They obviously thump Wellesley. They come and they give Needham a scare, who's Needham highly ranked as well.
Yep.
And then they come back, and so they're getting, to me, it's a trajectory. They're getting better and better.
Definitely.
And then Shrewsbury last week, who, I thought was going to give them a challenge.
Yeah, Shrewsbury was 3-1 coming into that game.
And they absolutely smoked them. And now here we are tonight. So they're finding their groove.
15-20.
Uh-oh.
It's Hinkle.
You don't want that.
Still going up to about the 41.
I think it was Gondelman at the end there.
Here's I just did some quick adding. Coming into the game, Milton had allowed 44 points, and they gave up 42 tonight so far.
Yeah, they made a big deal about their defense last week
Right.
in the papers with the big stand against Needham's comeback. So, Walpole's offense is finding its groove.
They are, yeah. With, let's see.
I think it's interesting to see the coaches make adjustments every week depending on who they're playing. 4-man line, 3-man line, 5-man line. They're mixing and matching blitzers tonight. There's Shamoon again. There's a screen.
And he gets up to about the 47. Pickup of 6.
And that was Kevin Needham on a tackle. And the one thing I want to say is this is a good tackling group. Like, I feel like all of them are very fundamental, good tacklers, especially the D-backs and linebackers. Snaps low.
Bad snap.
He's in bounds. Oh, incomplete. Incomplete.
Okay. 3rd down and about 6.
They've got a bunch of guys like Cantrell and Brennan and Cesario and Needham, all kind of similar builds and styles, but they all tackle pretty well.
Right, right.
And of course, the 2 inside linebackers are tackling machines, Shamoon and Reynard.
Miller back to pass, going deep down the sideline.
They haven't been able to get by Keys tonight. Keys on the right side. He's been money on coverage.
And it'll bring up a 4th and 5.
If they can stop him here, they can run a lot of clock.
Yeah,
no
3 minutes
timeouts.
exactly left in
No
regulation.
timeouts. Yep.
And it's a 3-possession game.
Yep.
Oh. Collins back. Miller back. Completes it for a 1st down to the 39-yard line, 38 of Walpole. Pick up a 15 on the play. Clock running because Milton's got no more timeouts. Tripped up, got it away, but who's that right there?
That's Reynard.
Reynard.
Yeah.
Got him by the feet, and Miller was actually going down as he got that pass off. 2:33 left in regulation. 2nd and 10 from the Walpole 39.
Oh, nice
Handoff.
tackle. Reynard.
Renard again.
Reynard. I have to find out the correct way to pronounce his name.
As that goes to Ehue to the 40-yard line. Loss of 2. It'll bring up a 3rd and 11 for Milton. Complete to Ehue. He gets down to the 31.
He didn't get a first down, so the
No.
clock's going to continue to run. I mean,
Right.
shouldn't say this. I'm not necessarily worried about losing the game, but clock to run out is helpful.
Right. 140 and counting. 4th and 2 for Milton. Miller looking. He's going to run to his right. Looking. Fires over the middle. It's complete. Down to about the 19-yard line of Walpole. We're approaching a minute left in regulation here, and this looks like unless some kind of a miracle happens, it goes into the books as a Walpole W, a big Walpole W. Miller going complete. Keeping him in bounds. I think they did they?
No, he gave him the out of bounds.
To the 15-yard line. Pickup of 4. We are under a minute, 52 seconds to go.
Milton battling to the end. But you're right, first time in 7 years. To me, last year's team was the team that was going to end that streak.
Right. Yeah.
But it's this year's team who's really coming along fast now.
They certainly are. Miller looking, rolling to his right, rolling, still looking, trying to get out of bounds, and he does, down close to the 10. They're going to mark him on the 10. Pickup of 3. 3rd and a yard with 42 seconds left in this game. Well, I said coming in, this could shake up the Division III and power rankings and the Herget division too. And that's exactly what's going to happen. They gave the first down on that. 1st and goal from about the 9. Throws it over the middle, incomplete. He was looking for Salmon. Abdal Kalak dove in front of him at the last second to disrupt his eye on the ball. Brings up a 2nd down. Miller throw in. Intercepted.
Kalak again.
And Abdal Kalak gets up to about the 12-yard line. And that will pretty much end it. They take one more snap is basically all they need to do.
Yep.
And that'll be it. As Walpole pulls off a huge victory tonight. I'm sure all of Eastern Mass and Division III especially are looking at the results of this game and saying, oh my goodness, Walpole is coming on strong here.
Yeah, I mean, for not beating this team in 7 years,
Right.
to win tonight, what a great win. And what a springboard,
Yeah.
I think, for the rest of the year.
Right, because Braintree and Wachusett, I think, are very beatable. teams out there.
Braintree, I wouldn't write off. Wachusett's obviously. They lost big to Natick. I know that. Braintree, I don't know. I'd have to go look at some scores, but I remember seeing some scores thinking, okay, well, they're not, I wouldn't call them like, I hate to say this, but like Brookline, you know?
Right, yeah, yeah. All right, we'll give you a quick wrap-up here. This game was all Walpole, all the way, both sides of the ball. Tremendous game. Noah McKenzie got the Timberwolves on the board first. 5:21 into the first quarter with a 3-yard run. Nick Foynes, a.k.a. Legatron, kicked the extra point. Logan Keys rushed it in from 7 yards out. 10 seconds into the second quarter, Foynes' kick made it 14-0. Milton came back with Renz Williams scoring an 11-yard pass from Pat Miller. The kick failed, and Walpole led 14-6, 3 minutes and 1 second into the second quarter. A minute and 7 seconds later, Kabari Hughes hauled in a 64-yarder from McKenzie, and Foynes' extra point made it 21-6. Aiden Riley kicked a 30-yard field goal for Milton with 14 seconds left in regulation in the first half, and to make it 21-9 at the half. In the second half, Milton came back quick, 2 minutes and 51 seconds into the third. No, I think that's in the fourth quarter was when they came back. Anyway, William Renz, again, a 20-yard pass from Miller, made it 21-16. Then Jamal Abdal-Kalak pulled in a 55-yarder from Noah McKenzie. Later, he pulled in a 31-yard pass, ran back an interception, 35 yards for 3 straight touchdowns for Jamal, and that pretty much ended it as far as Walpole is concerned. We would say it was just, boy, the defense played tremendous. And again, they wanted to snap that streak. 7 straight years, Milton had beaten Walpole, and this was their opportunity, and they did. I don't think anyone was looking at Walpole being that strong after the way they started, and they're surprising people now.
They had some preseason recognition, but it kind of went away fast when they went 0-2.
Right.
And but like I said earlier, a lot of kids getting their first varsity start. Most notably, to me, McKenzie.
Yeah.
And he, to me, has last 2 weeks looked very impressive. And Kalak is just now taken over like everyone expected him to.
Right.
So,
Well, we would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School varsity football action. Once again, your final score from John Turco Field, the Timberwolves 42, the Milton Wildcats 23.